Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Command & Conquer Zero Hour.
We hope you are well. We are.
Are we, Blake?
Well...
How dare you speak for me?
Bro.
It's fine.
Just kidding. Sure you're okay with it? Okay.
Well, I was okay up until I discovered the location of these supplies and of the choke points here. This is actually a different map. I believe it's called Battle on the River or something really stupid. It actually is an interesting map, and that's why I got this replay, because I love casting different maps. My concern is, though, it's actually pretty OP for USA, because you essentially have 3 supplies, because you put your supply here, you have that supply over the little cliff, you have that supply, you have this supply. So it's going to be really easy for USA to get 3 supplies, you know, pretty much in their base, and the choke point's going to make it really hard to punish.
OP. And before there's a really pop-up, it's just like a relax made this map and we have to just rescind everything we've ever said. Yeah. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
No, but you can tell it's not a relax map because relax always has these really intense poetic names, you know, like melting snow, like harsh winter,
not
homeland rocks.
The
they're always really cool names, right? Battle on the river, like really.
Yeah, it's not a relaxed name.
Yeah. I love this oil cap, though. He's actually going to be dropping off the Chinook with a couple there of Rangers. He actually has 2 missile defenders for support, as opposed to laser lock down a technical.
Yeah, it's technical deny 100% machine, just in case caps were going to come down. Certainly what I was thinking. So yeah, really intelligent build order coming out here from Rage. He certainly thought about it. He knows what's going on. However, we'll give Size a chance to just spread out and have tunnel presence across the map.
Well, nice little tech turret here. Gonna take out the power. Size is actually vanilla. The vanilla GLA and vanilla USA. Oh wow, look at that. There's actually a garrison near the supplies there. That's actually OP against USA, I suppose.
Balanced. Well, I think that was cancelled.
I'm not sure. What was it? Was it a barracks or was it a factory?
It might have been. It looked like a barracks, or maybe a power or something. But yeah, I think it was cancelled because the dozer. Yeah, I don't know. It just looked like it was cancelled. Nice. Good combat drop. Just gonna deny that garrison. Some more technical is going to be coming in for the harassment. This is a double oil cap. We have to remember. Really? Okay, right. Balance. Balance. Calling it. It's all worked out. It's all figured. Machine. Don't worry.
Probably be within range.
It will for the drop off point. Definitely. Yeah. Should be.
That being said, the double oils here, I mean, Raid is actually a little bit vulnerable because he doesn't have a war factory. Oh, there he has one now. So his Humvee's a little bit late, but it should pay off if he can get the oils mining. But a lot of technicals here, and again, with not many Humvees, he's actually a little bit vulnerable to this. Has a fire base, though, being built, which is actually quite clever against the technicals. Let's see if he just goes for the supply. Maybe even the power would go down much quicker.
He's gonna actually let the firebase finish here. Size didn't scout the firebase, otherwise he potentially could have denied that one, but now that's not going to be an option. A lot of sort of vendors on the field here as well, so we could see some laser locks coming in. Will at least be the power deny, though, before these technicals are cut off. Are we going to try to evac before then? Okay.
He doesn't get anything. He doesn't get the power. Combat Drock took out the garrison as well here, so Rage held on very well, but Size does have the 3rd supply there, which... I think it's actually less than 2 oils, but can Rage hold them? We see Size putting an oil there. Size also has this tunnel in a fantastic spot near the garrison, which is held as well. So Size should be able to do a lot of pressure against Rage, and also maybe even take this reinforcement pad. Maybe he has his own. There's actually another reinforcement pad over here somewhere. So this is actually really interesting that you have reinforcement pads so accessible. This is going to be a lot of dead technicals, though. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was brutal.
I'm trying to think of other maps that have them. I know you have them in Coastal Conflict, but it's the very corner of the map, so it's really hard to get. And then I think that's actually it as far as 1v1 maps that have the reinforcement pad. I know you have the garage in Homeland Rocks.
Lagoon has a...
Arty platform.
Yeah. And does it have a garage?
No,
it doesn't. No,
no,
I wasn't thinking about Lagoon. I was thinking about another map. So
yeah, maybe you were thinking of Homeland Rocks, which has the garage.
Might have been Homeland Rocks. Yeah, I think I was thinking of Homeland Rocks actually. So Search and Destroy is done. That will be the end of any technical play.
Oh, look at that!
Just so many combat drops there. All the technicals going to be sniped down like it mattered because Rage now has search and destroy, which means the technical play is now completely negated. We actually saw those bottom oils destroyed. So Size, without the wherewithal to go for a cap, he decided to just go for the destruction. It's worked out.
Yeah, that's actually interesting, is he didn't cap the oils, he just blew them up, so didn't want to leave them in the hands of Rage for too long. This supply could go down. I don't think there's much of an army, and these look pretty full. The amber is very low, however. He does have a repair drone though, so it is actually getting repaired. I hear a cap. There it is, the reinforcement pad.
Could be the amber going to be sniped down here as well, Machine. That'd be the ideal target. Oh, nice play from Rage. In fact, he keeps the ambo back, moves the Vs in, forces the rocket buggy back, still denies the supply. This is just beautifully microed Vs. Teach me how to V micro, Machine.
YouTube.com/Dominator.
Okay, right, yeah, sounds good.
I don't think it's actually his URL though. This could be a little bit deadly here. It's gonna be another Humvee going down potentially.
Yeah, it should be. Jarman's here as well, so he's gonna be able to find a snipe. Good play, evacuating these missile defenders. I mean, these Vs are probably gonna go down eventually.
Oh, and wow, got both of them because they were clumped up.
Yeah, it's really intelligent placement with these with the laser locks. You're laser locking the one in the back, and the front one's gonna tank damage from the tank the missile shots. So by laser locking the one in the rear, you tend to hit the front one as well.
I have a question for you, Blake. Would you rather live in a reinforcement pad or a bachelor pad?
Bro, I don't know. I mean, I have a pretty good time, you would think, in a bachelor pad, but if I was at a reinforcement pad, I would get like free vehicles to sell. So,
well, I mean, well, my argument is ¿por qué no los dos? Why not both?
Why not both? Yeah.
Why not have like?
So that's like, scroll in, then it's like, it's like, why not have like a bachelor pad, which is clearly this corrugated like iron shed here. You're thinking?
What I was gonna say is like in a bachelor reinforcement pad, every 3 minutes it drops down meagering.
Oh. That sounds fantastic. Dude, I'd be all about that. Just drop down, meagering. Is it already made meagering, or do you have to make it yourself? Does it drop down like a bowl of meagering, or?
Or maybe it's just like those 2-minute noodles that you bought. Yeah. I don't think you should show the cam that.
The massive packs.
Yeah.
Dude,
how many do you have?
I have in conjunction with a friend, we have about 10.
Yeah,
we have like 10 packs, which is like, and 10, 12 packs of like these Trident noodles, so, which is cool. I think anyone who was watching our 24-hour stream would have seen me walk through where from waist to head I was covered in noodles, so I was carrying this massive stack of them.
Colonel Burton not too concerned about his carbon footprint, blowing up an oil refinery. Hopefully it doesn't spill into the water and basically hurt all of those whales or dolphins or whatever. The seals, I think, are the ones that actually get. You know, you always see them in videos as like seals drowning in oil and stuff.
You know, just marine life in general. It's you know a bad idea. So yeah. First bit of agency for our Colonel Burton. Blowing stuff up.
It's a river, it's not a sea, so I suppose it's more, you know, like river creatures, but Colonel Burton probably can't get much more done than that. Maybe this supply, actually, just because there's a fair bit of tunnels nearby. This could be a long game, just because of these choke points. Colonel Burton. Ooh, wow, he sneaks through. Actually, I wonder if he can climb up. Because you know how Burton can climb up
he will be able to, yeah. He'll climb any cliffs, really, so... It's actually quite a well done mechanic. You will be able to climb that. So
I don't know if that's different though, because it's rocks.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't count as cliffs, but I would have thought it did, but maybe not.
Oh, nice.
Good play from Burton though. Going to be sneaking through. Demos on black markets. The barricades aren't going to help you. So
yeah, the gun's down afterwards. He vents up so fast.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nice little play there. Jarman's moving in though. There's actually a radar van, so that Burton will go down. Maybe he'll go for the house.
Yeah, he should go for the garrison now he's been revealed. Because he sees the Jarman as well. Should go for the garrison.
Oh, the radar van!
Top plays!
No, he's actually focusing the tunnel down.
Yeah.
I suppose the tunnel's important too, because that'll reveal him. Gets the tunnel, it gets the radar van, then he can just swag out. Maybe start knifing. Knife the Burton, knife the Jarman.
If he knifes the Jarman, that's instantly 5 Gentlemen swag points. For killing a radar van, then a tunnel, and then knifing a Jarman.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, that's a lot of swag points. What else? That's is that?
Comanches.
Yeah,
Wow.
Comanches here. Okay.
Hey,
Supply drop zone's going to be up as well.
Did you see the game I cast with Dominator where the Jarman sniped the Helix when it landed?
Yes, yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I made sure to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you let me know about it, so I made sure to tune in, have a look. Yeah, that was pretty hype because we always wondered that. We just weren't sure because we've never seen a Helix sniped on the ground on an airfield. So now we know.
And what else did he did? It was like there was like a rebel ambush that took out a Lotus.
Yeah,
A super Lotus
like
that was capping. That was really impressive. So we have supply drop zones. We have Comanches. I wonder what these Comanches are for. Wow, particle cannon. When was the last time we saw a particle cannon?
It's been a while.
I mean, I suppose
this is starting to look more and more like one of those generals.
Challenges.
General challenges.
Yeah,
it really is.
We actually evac. Oh, it's on the RPGs. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say if you actually evac those buggies, that would have been disastrous. Still has the Ardia platform in the middle.
Yeah, no, Battle on the River has a very Generals challenge feel to it as a
Yeah.
map. So
I mean, I think it's just kind of the bias because Rage is building Comanches, particle cannon, and a supply drop
now
zone.
what Rage needs to do to really make a general challenge, just build like build Patriots like
Yeah,
here, here, and here, just so that there are lines of them on the cliffs.
Especially when they're like on these marked areas. And you don't really space them out strategically, and you don't put them on the ramps either.
No,
you just put them in random spots.
Put them on random spots,
like over a cliff because it looks pretty. We actually have the Crusaders being deployed. This one was destroyed. Not sure what I was by, but it's giving free tanks. Man, this is a crazy game, right? We have Crusaders and we have Comanches.
Yeah, this is pretty full of nuts. Yeah, I don't know what the Comanches are gonna do here. I don't know what the plan is for them.
Maybe it's just to snipe down tunnels.
Certainly it's possible when they have the rocket pods, so they can get them in a nice position. Stuffing their tunnels could be the way to go. So a pretty high tier army here. I mean, lots of buggies, some quads here as well.
I think there's actually...
Size is in a terrible position.
I think there's a better economy for Rage. I mean, what do we have? What, 3 black markets?
Yeah.
4. And supply drop zones, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7. Yeah, there's definitely more. Supply drop zones, they also give you more... They're more cost efficient than black markets, but black markets are far more durable, as well as obviously it's continuous. Oh, actually, he's not revealed though. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, not really counter snipe, but it's just a snipe from Jarman. Of course, didn't know the Jarman was there, going for the buggies. Would have been a nice play. Maybe it was actually a bait, given how out of position the quads were. There's a Vet 2 Burton as well, so that was a nice pickup.
Yeah, it was. Certainly looked like a bait. It was well played anyway. I mean, the Burton sniped down a couple of buggies, so that's not a bad trade. And what? What is this unit? What is this unit? What is it doing?
Man, this is fair. This is definitely General's Challenge now.
This is certainly General's Challenge. We don't see these units on a regular basis. Oh.
You what?
That one didn't work. They do time out after a while if they don't find their target correctly. The buggies are a little bit too fast and they screwed up the Tomahawk's tracking.
Tomahawk, bring you dishonor.
Tomahawk doesn't need bring you dishonor, machine.
We're gonna have the swag cannon coming up pretty soon. 2 minutes remain. Actually, low power mode at the moment. Running out of room though. Jarman.
Yeah, you need so many. You need so many power plants for upkeep when it comes to USA late game. So.
Yeah, that's actually one advantage that the GLA has in late game is you don't have to worry about power.
Yeah, black markets don't need power, bro.
Especially if you can steal the power, then it's even stronger. Man, fire bases, an army of Crusaders.
Crusaders, yeah. This is 100% General's Challenge. 2 more buggies going to be sniped down now. The Tomahawks are trying to kite away. At least one of them's going to go down here.
Maybe
fires.
Can he hold here? Yeah, he has a couple of fire bases. Well, Battle Bus sneaks through. We'll take out the Tomahawk. There's the A10 strike. Nice.
Brutal. Fantastic A10, sorry. And now the Battle Bus could be sniped down by these Comanches. Not going to quite be enough. Gets a lot of damage down, but then they're actually going to back away here, wait for the rockets to recharge and probably look for it again. That A10 just saved the game for Rage.
Yeah, that was amazing. The Comanches didn't actually fully commit to that, though.
They ran out of rockets. It would have been dangerous to try and chase that one down. Battle buses, they're dangerous on the run.
This is weird because there's 2 fire bases here and then nothing here, so a little bit spaced out are the base defenses, and these Comanches, they're not really working that well. I mean, they're doing a bit of damage, but they're very cost inefficient against the battle busters. There's gonna be 1 black market going down, but they have recharged themselves, so I suppose, yeah. See, look, they just suck so much, don't they? He's gonna lose all these Comanches. I mean, he gets it down. I mean, it's very important there for him to hold because otherwise he would have lost a lot of his base sector. So it was a bad trade, cost efficient wise, but it was an important defense. I really want to see some fire bases or even some Patriots be built up here.
We even see a vanilla rebel ambush there as well from size, but it was inefficient. It was trying to take out the rest of the missile defenders, so we saw the RPG survive, but it didn't end up working.
Yeah, particle cannon goes for the palace, the supply, the arms dealer maybe as well here.
Yeah, should get it.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't amazing, but best he could have really done.
Yeah, with the map as well, the main problem that Rage is going to have is size has so much room to spread out his base. Like, look at this black market spacing. It's just, you maybe get 2. You can probably get 2 in an arms dealer at one of the spots, and that's the best particle cannon shot you're going to get.
And the palace is important because it delays black market production. So for quite a while, you can't build anymore. So it slows down the rate. Crusaders are actually pushing out here as the quads are advancing.
Crusaders really are the ideal way to deal with this as well. Rocket pods coming out here. A few more of these Comanches going to be built.
I mean, a lot of Chinooks here. They won't really achieve much though. He actually sends the Comanches in. Gotta be careful about rocket potting his own strategy center. Chinooks crashing down. But no, the strategy center survives.
Actually quite nicely played there by Rage. The Chinooks were in such a position that the Comanches were really well covered. It's so hard to target those Comanches when the Chinooks are in the way. Crusaders are paying dividends now.
Yeah, they're working well. They're absorbing the shots for the Crusaders, for the Tomahawks and for the Chinooks, the Comanches.
Yeah, certainly another long-term advantage. The amount of we've got a few spy drones that have successfully been placed out on the map. At least 3 inside the base of size that are away from tunnel networks and haven't been revealed. So Rage has a fair bit of knowledge, which is important when it comes to late game USA. Like having spy drones is really important.
I'm just enjoying this unit mixing.
Yeah, it's great.
It's really nice to see. There's actually no Humvees.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple of Humvees
Even
now.
unintentional unit mixing when it comes to these Crusaders, but
I suppose when you have a map that is so choke pointed, it's a bit harder to use Humvees because you don't really have the mobility to kite. So it kind of makes sense why he's not relying on Humvees as much.
I guess Size just doesn't really want those workers anymore, so end up getting thrown away. Some quads coming in from the side though, get a couple of Comanche snipes. One of the pilots is going to plunge into the river. Unfortunately, not the world's best swimmer. Will actually go down.
So what does Size actually have as far as an army?
I don't know.
The battle busters were really nice, but they get laser locked pretty quickly down by the missile defenders in the open. So maybe a Jarman to take them out, but then of course you have the Chinooks, the Comanches. As everyone gets really mad at me all of a sudden. The Comanches are really good against the Jarman, so it's kind of a counter system really. You have like quads v Comanches, using in the Spectre gunship on the arms dealer. Nice to see the lack of floating here. Fuel air bomb as well, that allowed the Spectre to finish off the arms dealer, and actually an A10 too, so throwing down all of these powers, but look at this counter attack here. We actually have maybe a leaflet? I mean, why is he stunned? But if that was a leaflet, he missed most of the army. They're pulling back. It's a pretty small map, I suppose, so it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah. Size bides his time, and it ends up paying off when all the support powers are blown. He decides to go in. It was a weird combination because the fuel air bomb really should have got in first, followed by the Spectre. The fuel air bomb, because the fuel air bomb obviously, will take most of those units, down really low or take them down to tunnels, but then it won't do any damage in addition to that. The fuel air bomb does, burst damage, but it won't do any more damage to the hull itself. So, yeah, it didn't really contribute that much, the fuel air bomb.
Oh, particle cannon.
Nice.
That's fired 2 shots, actually. It's pretty important there. Not sure how many he got. Maybe 2 or 3 black markets, but I think Rage has this game. He still has an impressive collection of supply drop zones.
I'd recommend that Size go back to his last save point just before he went in with those battle buses, and like, yeah, it would be the way to go. I mean, that's how you do it when you're doing these
maybe watch
Generals challenges.
Maybe watch some Let's Plays on CNCHD's channel, his single player channel.
Could
like
be a way to go.
Something, and
yeah, I certainly would recommend going back to the last save. It's like once he ate that A10, it's a pretty big mistake. So maybe if he just goes back, dodges that A10, he tries to put a bit more pressure onto the base of Rage.
To be fair though, the Rage Generals challenge is way harder than any of the 0-hour Generals
definitely,
challenges.
yeah, 100%.
The General Alexander, General Granger, I mean, those are nothing compared to the Rage Generals challenge.
Can confirm. I mean, even when myself and the machine try and 2v1 the Generals challenge, co-op mode the Generals challenge, we can't do it. So, yeah. Let alone big man Size trying to do it all by himself. Makes it difficult.
Big man Size.
Big man.
He's not that big.
And even Burton. Planting explosives on walls.
Man, like, he doesn't cut his hand though. He just like shoves his hand through the barbed wire, and he's not too worried though, is he? That's how I cut my wrist when I was young. I like put my hand through a window. And
he did the intelligent. Same. I wouldn't recommend you do that, machine.
Well, I was playing chasey, and we were like running to the wall and back.
Right. Put your hand straight through a window.
Yeah, I mean, like when you put it that way, put my hand through a window. That wasn't the intention. That was the outcome.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how Australians play chasey. We just
yeah.
It's pretty hardcore.
Man, it's a hardcore mix of Comanches.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a mix. I'd say it's just Comanches, their machine, essentially. But certainly enough rockets to take out those quads, and the rockets will come back off cooldown, and this should be a dead battle bus as well. There we go. See you later. It's very quickly dealt with. Yeah, Size GG's out. That game was over.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. I mean, I don't like the map because of how campy it is. It was fun and it was interesting, but I can see that map. Man, imagine a GLA mirror on that map.
Remind me never to cast that, machine. Yeah. Just remind me. So look at supplies collected even there. It's a 50k lead. Not quite. I mean, 40k lead, 43k lead here to Rage.
Warhammer 43k lead?
Yeah, about that, yeah. So he was looking pretty good. Size almost had Rage, because if that A10 had missed, then the army would have just crushed power plants and supplies. It would have been an even game / probably Size's game. Size just would have taken it, so yeah. But yeah, well played, and cool to see a USA going for an earlier late game investment than a GLA.
Exactly, and the particle cannons really paid off there. Yeah, what more can we say? It was a good game. I just love seeing unit mixing, and you know, it's really cool seeing this whole new level of micro that you don't normally see, because normally it's just like Humvees, evac, laser lock, and that's the entire breadth of USA micro and tactics. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time over at GeneralsGentlemen headquarters, but it is really cool seeing map variety. I mean, even if the map's not that good, it's something different, you know. And when we've casted as much 0-hour as we have over the years, it is certainly nice to keep things fresh, and that is both fresh with a F and a PH. Yes. Both for those kinds of freshes.
We appreciate. So yeah, if you appreciate our content as well, you can consider supporting us on Patreon or by PayPal donation. Both the links are in the description. We appreciate all the help to allow us to continue casting video games.
The key word here is appreciate, Blake. Yeah, don't hate, appreciate, as we say. All right, see ya. Ba-no. Da-da-da-bo. Here we go, now we're talking.
I'm not content to be with you in the daytime.
Yeah, this seems like one of those classic Vietnam songs.
With you all of the time. The only time I feel alright is by your side. Girl, I want to be with you all of the time, all day and all of the night. All day and
Did I just outsong reference you?
I think you did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard this, but like not for like I didn't know what it was. Yeah.
And just listening to this, it really makes me want to just like grab an M60 and just start mowing down Vietnam. You get that as well?
Yeah, I do.